What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are talking about the KTM 890 Adventure again in this video. I want to give you guys my top modifications that I've done, or the first modifications I've done so far to my KTM to make it the perfect daily driver motorcycle for myself and in my application. We'll jump right into the video. Let's do it. But what is up, guys? Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, if you love anything that has to do with off-roading, travel trailering, adventure motorcycling, and anything like that, check out the channel. I'm sure you're gonna love it here. But we're talking about the KTM 890 Adventure and the things that I did to make it a nice daily driver for myself. So the first thing that I did was I got myself some tank bags. So this is just the Tusk Tank Bag. It's not even the biggest one, but this to me is like the perfect size. It is not too big, but it's big enough that I can carry just essential stuff that I'm gonna need, my gloves, like just other stuff like that. And I can throw, if I need to throw my camera in here, I could do that. Anything like that. I can also, I did get a rear one as well. So like if we're going off-roading or anything like that, I could throw my drone in here and any other cameras. So I wanted to have just some type of system. These aren't the big systems, so this is just like stuff that I can like leave on there for most of the time. Even if I'm just going like around town, I'll probably take the rear one off. Just keep the front one on, so if I need to go inside somewhere, I can just pop this bad boy off real quickly. And the nice thing is, since it has these mounts, these straps pretty much stay on there, but you can just like grab this and take it and go. So that's a nice little feature, because yeah, if you have like a ton of stuff on your bike, you know, no matter what, like, it can get a little bit tricky having too much stuff, but yeah. The next thing that I did was I got the quad lock phone mount with the quad lock phone case. This has been great. So I do have that for my iPhone with the case and everything like that. My phone's been held in place perfectly with the vibration like dampener, which that has been great to have. So honestly, like if you have a motorcycle, it is nice to have your phone just for connectability. You can have it to your intercom, whatever you need. It's nice to have that. I do want to mention, I do have another modification that's coming in the mail. It should be here for in the next couple of days. It's actually going to be something that's really cool. It's going to link up with my phone. It's going to be mounting up there. If you want to see that video, I'm going to have an Apple CarPlay device that can run my GPS. I'm going to be having it up there. I'm really excited for that. So if you want to see that video, make sure you are subscribed, because yeah, that's going to be coming up soon. But having some type of connectability is a nice thing to have, especially on your motorcycle. Especially if you're like me, coming from having like older motorcycles where you just had your tack and like nothing else, having something there does help, especially it helps you with like GPSing, so that's always nice. The next big thing that I did was I got the AXP Racing skid plate. One, because I like the way that it looks. The second thing is, well, my original skid plate kind of broke. When we actually bought the motorcycle, I brought it literally across country on this trailer, and loading it off, it was totally my fault. I dented the skid plate. Skid plate got dented up. It was like pretty much broken. I tried to like get it back into place, hammer it with a mallet, try to make sure it'll fit, but it didn't line up. And I do take my bike off-road, and I wanted to just say, hey, if I'm gonna do it, I might as well just upgrade the skid plate. And plus, I like the way it looks. I think it looks cool. It matches the orange and orange. I could have got the black one, but I like the way the orange one looks. So yeah, I think that to me, it's a nice feature to have. Does it help with the daily driving aspect? Probably not. Now, the other thing is I just installed this, is the Aero slip-on exhaust. I want to eventually get the decat from Aero and also do the intake from Rottweiler Performance. So that, I feel like it's gonna come down the line. I wanna do the intake for sure. It'll help you get a couple more extra horsepower, and do the decat, and then do their Power Commander tune as well that they run off of the Power Commander. So a couple things I do want to do, like performance-wise, like make this thing wake up even more. Because yes, this motorcycle shares the same engine as the 890 Duke, and it's a blast. It's a fun bike to ride. Like honestly, I think that's one of the things I didn't quite expect. It's like very, okay, not like crazy powerful, but it's very quick. Especially if you're comparing it to something like this, the CBF 500, this is like 48, something like 45, something like that horsepower. This is like double that. Granted, it's like bigger, heavier for sure, but just having like more than double the horsepower. Pretty big. This is a hefty motorcycle. I don't think I would honestly want like the 1250 or the 1200. I think the 890 is like a real nice size. So just doing a couple small little things to make it a little bit more powerful. But yeah, honestly though, but having the aero exhaust, the slip-on, just a slip-on right now, it sounds great. I like it. With the DB killer out, this bad boy sounds great. And then a couple other small little things that I did, which I did the aftermarket mirrors. These guys are pretty nice. They just look better than the stock ones. You can adjust them, which is cool. You can, you know, move them in position wherever you need to do. And if you need to like fold them in, you can fold them in pretty quickly. So those are pretty cool to have. One of the big modifications that I actually didn't do, it came with my bike, was this airflow front windscreen. So this is really nice because you can fold this thing up and down at will, and it's like super simple. You can just go like this, fold it all the way up. You can lock it back into place. Gives you a ton of air coverage. So, or just gives you shielding from the wind. So for the highway and for long distance traveling, that's what I plan on doing with this bike. More long rides, stuff like that, which is really nice compared to something like this, where a Street Fighter's type of style or naked bike type of style, literally, I just put this small little windscreen on here, but this has nothing, so no wind protection at all. It's nice to have the option having like real nice wind protection. And if you want, you can just literally take this out as well. If you don't like that look, run with it like this. And then when you're going on longer trips, you can slip this guy back on. With that being said, the motorcycle, the way it is right now, I think I got it dialed in. So this is like pretty much a great daily for myself. It is big, it is wide, and it is heavy, but this thing is fun still in the city, and it's a great motorcycle. Want to see what this motorcycle is like off-road? Check out this video right here. This was our first time taking this motorcycle off-roading. How I liked it, how did it compare to taking a dual sport motorcycle off-road? Check the video out, see you over there.